So as for Treasury Secretary, it came down to two candidates: Larry Summers, who had held who had held the job under Bill Clinton, and Tim Geithner, Larry's former deputy and then head of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. So here's your choice: you can either have the Clinton administration, part two, or you can have the Clinton administration's number two, now number one. What's your choice? What do you want to change? Do you want that? Like, we can't go too far. Like, maybe if you'd really pushed me, I'd have chosen the third person in the Clinton administration, so you could have had some real choices. But fundamentally, I don't want to rock the system too much. So we're only going to put these two people forward for the Clinton administration. And you know what? I'm going to choose Tim Geithner. I'm going to choose the other guy because you guys really want change. I know it. And then, I'm going to put the original Clinton administration guy as the number two within my economic team. So what he did, so this is his change. He's like, okay, so we had the Clinton administration. We had number one and number two. You can choose from these people. Who do you want as number one? Whoa, you want change? Okay, we're going to put number two, who's going to be Tim Geithner, as number one, and then we're going to take number one, Larry Summers, and put him as number two. And so this is your change. And then Obama spends like a page or 2 pages, pontificating about how great Larry Summers and Tim Geithner are. Here's their qualities. Here's their little mannerisms. I want to get you to get to know them, as if this is the most important part of who they are, not the things that they did to rip off the American people as they were running Obama's administration. Here's a sentence he has about Tim Geithner. He says that Tim worked as an Asia specialist for Henry Kissinger's consulting shop and then joined Treasury before becoming a junior trade official in Japan. And so he's just going through all his credentials. He's just gonna, put that in there with no comment. As a young man, Tim worked for Henry Kissinger on his Asia plan. What was Henry Kissinger's Asia plan? Henry Kissinger's Asia plan was to destroy Southeast Asia and kill 3 to 5 million people in Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. So that would be about 1,000 9/11s were pushed forward by principally Henry Kissinger, as well as people like him. And Obama has no comment about that because we don't talk about the people that U.S. militarism kills, and instead what we do is we rehabilitate the legacy of people like Henry Kissinger's, and then we talk about the corrupt Wall Street freaking Clintonite Treasury Secretary, which we just appointed as part of his credentials being working for Henry Kissinger. This would be like reading Angela Merkel's biography, and she's talking about how she was choosing the Deutsches Treasury Secretary, and he's like, yeah, as a young man, Fabian Wolfgang worked for the Joseph Goebbels commercial spinoff thing. Like, oh yeah, no problem. Just work for Joseph Goebbels commercial spinoff, and now he's at the highest levels of government within. But again, the comparison, I don't know exactly how many people Goebbels killed compared to Kissinger, but they're extremely comparable, and they're both in the 6 to 7 digit range. If you are able to parse out those type of things, but again, this is the liberal change hope president that was putting this one forward, and there's no comment about it.